Hey guys, welcome back, Maris here. And yeah, if you notice this time it's not State of Decay 2, so if you have any motion sickness on the sea or anything, I suggest you to get a big bucket because this is a raft we have to check out today. And I have prepared actually two saves, just right through the point. This is the game that actually throw me off a little bit while I was on State of Decay 2 because you know how those little indie games are. At the late evening, you're like, okay, I'll check it out for 1 hour, and then you suddenly realize it's already morning. You have to go to work. You haven't slept. Everything's bad, but you are proud that you achieved something on the game. So I'll show you the first save actually, which I have. And let me quickly explain if you haven't looked at the game. At the beginning you start on a little small raft, half of the size which you can see here. I have already expanded. Yes, I'll show you two different saves. Which one is close to the beginning, where you have material. That's how you get the stuff. So the thing is, everything is floating towards you, so you just gather everything and anything you have. And yeah, I'll just throw you, if you at any point decide to take this game, I'll throw in some tips, which, yeah, just before you start the game, so it's easier for you. Pay attention to the barrels. They are floating barrels that can contain better value items, and not even that, even if there will be planks and leaves in the barrel, there will be way more than in casual. Like for example, that's one plank. That's just one plank. There is one in the. So yeah, pay attention to the barrels. And yeah, as you can see, the game is kind of realistic, meaning you have to drink water, not from the sea, because here's salt water, but you have to make it as drinkable water. As well, you need to eat. So I have some potatoes. I will bake them. And yeah, about the game itself, why it's so addictive? It's the sense of achievement, I guess, because at the beginning you have nothing, and at the end, well, I'll show you how the better raft looks like. You build and do all the stuff, so you have this sense that you actually achieved something, while in the real life you still nothing and you cry in a corner. You know how it goes for gamers. Joking. Okay, so it's really unique because you can build anywhere, everywhere, many stories. Like there's all the options for the raft itself, then for the. Damn it, I'm getting hungry. Hunger is no joke here. Actually, you die. Damn it. Okay, I have potato and also fish, so that should be fine. What I wanted to tell you, yeah. So all the building possibilities are there, and it follows simple logic. You can't build in the sky, so everything must be tied together, even when you're building the second floor or something. Yeah, I don't have nails. This is the beginning. And yeah, the fruits you can harvest, as you can see, obviously. There's limited space that you can use. so you need to think carefully. Inventory is limited. Water is needed for the plants. Planks are used for baking. Everything kind of is logical and self, like, you will understand. There's no need to explanation for all the stuff that I'm doing in background. So as you can see, there's all the time things floating, and this is actually, you will see in a moment why I'm showing you. Yeah, and of course there's one nasty shark floating around. Let me find it. Where are you? Sharky, sharky, sharky boy. Here you are. So this is the sharky boy. He's no joke too, but I'm no joke too, you see? You can attack, it can actually kill after many times hit. Just I'll explain you already. It's not that easy, but once it dies, yeah, you gather a shark. Yeah, sometimes little sharky does that. If you don't get rid of the shark fast enough, well, the piece is lost. And if that is only thing holding the second story, all that will be broken as well. Just keep in mind. Yeah, that's also not a very good friend of mine. So you can see already in the distance, that's an island. Yes, and it's really good to have anchor at the point where you can jump on the island. There's trees you can chop down. That's way more trees than you gather from jumping in the water. Anyhow, I think at the point I will just switch to other save. Yeah, I'm already almost full inventory. Let's quickly go through the craftings. As you can see, it's nicely split. There's research actually, which is needed at the moment, because yeah, it's a little bit, it'll be fine. Someone would tell me, no, there's no space. There's always a space, just lack of imagination. So yeah, game has built-in spoiler system, meaning sometimes some other games are not giving you any idea what will be in the future. This game does quite opposite. There's actually all the things that you can possibly research. Yes, there's a research built in. That's why it's so addictive as well. And as you can see, you just place in there and research everything that contains planks. Everything contains. And as you see how it comes up, anything that is required for those two materials to build can afterwards be researched. So, which means every time you research something, there's plenty of things I can currently research, and after I research once, I can build them. Damn it, I don't want to lose barrels. No one wants to lose barrels. As you can see, you saw at the corner how much I gained. Yes, please. Yes, that's how you'll get it. All the items that you can use at the bottom, you can see they wear out, so you need to replace them in some moment, so that you can't use them indefinitely. And that's most of the time you will be picking up stuff from the sea. This is how it goes. This is the game. You are on a raft. There's no luxury. You don't have anything else. And yeah, that sweet little island will go by. Okay, let's get back to the research. as you can see, now I can learn new stuff, and everything I learn. Something else, yeah. All that can be built, or if you get the blueprints, you just throw them in there and research right away. And that leads to the point where you can see now I can grow, make some bigger crop plots. Now I can. Who? That little nasty bird. No, he's eating my precious. So I have wooden spear, and I can craft stone arrows as well now. I'll research them. Tough to get all the barrels. It's, yeah, this is easy difficulty. As you can see, those barrels are very often. I think I noticed it's when you play. Okay, let's just eat raw. There's no time of cooking. Where? Okay, never mind. Something bugged, I couldn't. Yeah, it doesn't matter. If you have resources. Okay, that barrel is less. Okay, enough of the barrel, and I'm getting angry at myself. Okay, the inventory is quite amazing. There's a lot more things. There's also a paddle that you can change direction. There's obviously sailor things, must have sail. Then if you want to board the island, you need anchor. That's, yeah, I actually can build almost all of them. Then there's equipment for swimming, because swimming also will be needed. Near the islands you can go deep in the and find herbs and a lot of stuff. I'll show you in a moment. So yeah, and then there's those are the resources actually that we can also craft. That's the nail I needed. Oh, damn bird! Stop eating my potatoes. So as you can see, everything's really dynamic. You run around, you build everything, you pay attention to the birds so they are not eating your crops. You pay attention to the sharky, because sharky also is a... Yeah, I hate this thing if you... Why this rope disappears if you... Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, a little bit calculations needed there. And currently I'm just gathering everything, as you can see, so there's no problem of resources. Okay, we can harvest the potato. And we can water it and place it. It's potato time. And it's night, so in the night it's quite dark, hard to see, but in the night it's very good that there's less influence like the wind. You can better steer in the direction if you need somewhere else to go. Otherwise it goes in one particular direction in daytime. In daytime it can be quite windy and get you quite fast in some directions. Okay, this is the beginning of the game, close to the beginning. As you can see, I have built a little bit bigger raft, and I have minimum needs. Yeah, just stupid bird. Minimum needs is simple. It's simple grill and simple purifier. Those are two things. One provides you water, another provides you a grill, and you also need, yeah, empty cap, so you can operate with the water. And if you get at least one barrel, you definitely will have either beet or the potato. So you will have, quite a lot. I'll show you what we will make. One of the coolest, damn it, nails. So that's what you need at the beginning. This is cool thing to learn. The faster you learn, the better. You can see it right away what it does. It captures everything you have, everything that is in your path. There are 3 of the palm leaves, so that's why pay attention to those. Now everything that my raft comes across will be captured in those little nice awesome nets. They are quite expensive, but I'm suggesting to get them as soon as possible because you can't all the time gather all the stuff yourself. Obviously, the bigger raft you have, the more items you could. And there are no limitations. You can gather a lot of items in that one spot, so basically just ignore it, and after a while just come and gather your sweet loot. You see, this is how Latvian guy Maris does that. And yeah, another thing, just as you noticed, you can pull more than one item. Okay, it's weird out. So if you have closer and further item, you can get them all by this rope. You saw? Just simple as that. Now you got all the stuff you need. Okay, I'll show you, let's say, the world. I'll show you a bit because otherwise it takes quite some time to gather all the materials and then go to the, I think this one, build up to show you all the potential and everything. I'll just show you one thing that when I tested out everything, anything. So this is my first raft. Yes, I know, it's amazing, right? Everyone's like, dude. So the thing is quite simple. Just giving you heads up. The island often has second and third story entries. You can't. There's like more than one level, as you can see. There's that would be the base level, ground level, then second, third. I know it's in British, it's counted differently. Anyhow, that's the reason why you have to build your raft up, and not only up, but as you can see, I'm trying to build outside of the space. I'll show you how it goes. Because oh yeah, I am sitting here, but I have no food whatsoever. But I have some palm trees. Will that do anything? No, that tree is not choppable because the save, actually I started it while it was 1.03 version, and now it's updated to 1.5. I think that's the last. So I think this save actually is not compatible with what I have. And as you can see, this is quite bigger raft. I have huge potential. Yeah, huge potential for gathering all the stuff. Shark is there. I just show you what happens when you are near islands. Pay attention to the breath, oxygen. It's really short period that you can go under the water, but you're looking for those things, and you need to gather. You see, it's already half of the oxygen. So that's the clay. You clay, and also on the side of the Sharky beat me. There's also copper, iron. So there's stuff that can be found only below the water. That's why I never left the spot, because let me show you quickly how to deal with the shark. It's tough, but actually if you manage to hit shark before shark hits you, it goes away and you are without. You saw? That's how it does. He, me, I. That's how it must be done. You go below water. When it comes, as soon as you see it opens up the mouth, start going backwards and hit immediately. Okay, you saw? There's a small window that actually. So the thing is, the shark comes right at you, and once it opens the mouth, it's approximately the time when you need to hit it, like in the face. As you saw, one time I managed to do it, another time, well, the shark still bit me. And I think if I go underwater, health is regenerating, no problem there. So actually, in a moment, you can go again. So let's see. Yeah, that's how it goes. Don't go in the water when you have no health. I'm just doing this for you. So yeah, this time I just checked without any movement at all. I stayed in a place. Just aim at the shark. Once you see the mouth is opening, you do the hit. It looks like that's how it's can be easily achievable. Well, easily, it's a strong term, but you get the idea. Let me see if I can repeat it myself, because it's tough. I kinda mastered it, kinda not, as you can see. Come here, Sharky, Sharky. Oh, that was nasty. He beat me. Yeah, that's a smelter. You guessed it correctly. And that's next level purifier that purifies water without without any planks needed, which is amazing. And there's a chest, I think, where I store a lot of things, and there's another chest where I store even more things. And yeah, you get the idea. Yes, I killed the shark, Latvian guy. Anyhow, you see, this is really amazing, because you can build. You need to survive, you need to research, you need to find new things, you need to get to the islands, to the island high levels. Just show you how it looks. No, as you can see, I never got to the point where I could chop down those trees, but as far, yeah, there's colors. You can gather those for colors, but that's just nonsense. That's not needed for survival. As you can see, this is the limit where I can go. This is how I actually, there were watermelons and palms and everything. Obviously everything is chopped down already. You see? And there, if I had a raft, I don't know, 10 stories high, I could get there easily, no problem at all. And yeah, always on the island there's a chest. It was right here, box where you can get valuable items. So yeah, I already looted it. And that top is not reachable. Simple as that. Trust me, I tried. And yeah, that's it basically, guys. It's nice. Now I can chop the damn tree. Yes, it's a coconut tree. Yes, you need seeds to store it, and this is upgraded axe already. The first level is from the rocks. Now I have metal actually, and I have 12 planks. Nice. And we can harvest those, and we can harvest those, and we can eat a coconut. Without any further delay, okay, I can let it go, show you how it's. Let's set sail. Oh, who did this? Oh, Sharky boy, you nasty. And actually, you see, I can do about 2 or 3 more hits with the spear, and then it will, yeah, I need more planks. Great. So you see, I have built also, so I can see direction where we are going. My suggestion, one of my suggestions through the video, probably you noticed I'm trying to give you the best advices. Suggestion is to always try to have this wind open, this how it's called, sail, yeah, because you see, when I close it down, it goes in that direction, like there's wind obviously blowing. You can see also without this little flag, you can just check, you see, from the trails are going there, so obviously we're going in that direction. So the thing is quite simple, follow my logic. If and when you have the net, there's exact amount of materials that you gather, they are all scattered in the water, and the faster you go through them, the faster you pick them up, the faster in the same time limit you gather them. So now, as you can see, I'll try to show it. I don't know if that's noticeable. This is the trail I'm getting, like I'm going with wind direction speed. If in the same direction I open up the sail, long story short, it should be kind of 2 times faster, because now I'm going, as you can see how fast it goes. I'm approaching and gathering all the materials, and it's quite opposite. If at some point you need something to gather, or you saw something, you place the sail in opposite direction. You see, we are almost, pay attention, almost staying in line. It's almost impossible to stay in line, so even if you are going against the, you see, we are still slowly moving forward. So you can only full stop you can achieve with anchor. So yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it happens. This is, as you can see, we are just gathering everything. It's like enormous. It's amazing. We have plenty of resources here, and we gather even more. This is crazy. One extra thing, just I'll show you. This is how you remove things. Everything you placed, you can remove and place somewhere else, which will be the case in here. Okay, we have water. what I will try to do is, because it took me more than I want to admit times, um, how long it took me to find a way how you can, as you can see, I could potentially build in here 2 more nets, because in this, that plank also almost got, oh, you little nasty shark. Okay, damn sharky, and bit me. Oh damn, boy. So the thing is, I don't have planks. Don't I? Don't I? How many planks I gather? How many? That's what I thought. So actually we'll find another thing out if that gives back your blanks. So if you look at something directly, you can see it's you hold X, that will start removing the things. But what to do if that things is this? It took me way longer to understand and find a way, but here it goes. As far as I remember, this one? No, this one. Yeah, you take an axe. Yes, as you see, I pick up 1 plastic, 1 wood. I think my inventory is full. Okay, plastic is. Please don't look at this. Everyone close your eyes. This is not Latvian dude. He's not throwing plastic in ocean. That would be insane. Because yeah, the plastic is so many in ocean. That's a problem. That's a huge problem. And the need for it is not there. The plastic is for few items only. So at the end you have plenty of plastic and nowhere to place it. So that's why I just throw it out. This is how it goes. This is how it looks. So as you can see, items are, yeah. You always need to have this tool. You always need to have for Sharky, just so your raft is not destroyed. And the axe is, well, you see, that's the only way how you can, if you build something you don't want, that's the only way how you can fix it. And yeah, that's the game. This is it. This is quickly show you. As you can see, I have learned everything for this playthrough. It's actually left only to finish the game, to build a radio, battery, and find a way home. Speaking of playthrough, yeah, this is quite important as well. Getting hungry. Nice. There is little to none reason to play more than few times, probably, maybe. On the harder level, your the food you are consuming gives you less than in easy, and the resources are small. That's the small tweak of the difficulty level. So yeah, my playthrough, yes, those are the bricks. They are chilling there. Obviously we want that. So the point is, only the reason to play more than one time, I'd say, is with friends. We played actually 3 people on the raft. Keep that in mind. The resources on the sea will be exact same amount. So actually, if you are really good at gathering all the stuff around you, there's little to no reason to have more people aboard, because you will have to share all the items, which is not the problem. The problem is you will have two mouths to feed, because all the crops, all the water, all the fishes, if you fish, will be needed twice as many. Simple enough. But there are exact same amount of materials around the raft. So if you build such a raft as I have right now, it's, yeah, we have feathers. Oh, you little nasty shark. So yeah, but of course with the friends it's always fun and everything and blah blah blah. Final conclusion. Let me give you my thoughts on the game. It's nice to play. I like the idea. The developers are giving even more things and updating. I think it's you can buy it, but counts as early release, because there are more things coming up, because there are many more people on the on the internet complaining that there could be more content, and it's quite kind of yeah, you get the idea. And to add to this, just I'm saying it's no reason at all to compare with State of Decay 2, but State of Decay 2 costs, well, depends on region, but costs me 30 euros. This game costs 20 euros. So 2/3 of the State of Decay 2, and trust me, it's not 2/3 of the time I spent in here. That actually gives replayability. It's 2 nights, 3 nights if you are counting normal, not until the morning, and that's it, that's the game. So I don't want to be rude or anything. Hats off, this is really amazing game. You created something amazing, guys, developers. But to ask 20 euros for such game that you can play 3 days and then it's nothing else, I'd say maybe not. Can we not do that? Anyhow, it's up to you guys. Let me know if you play the game. Let me know if you... for me, I see no reason I could make tips and tricks and cover the game in 3 separate videos, but sorry, I don't see how that can be. That actually could cover all the game, and you will never even buy and open and download the game. So that's why I'm not doing this. I'm suggesting you to try it out, because it's amazing. If you want to, if you don't want to, that's fine as well. So yeah, that's it. I'm again hungry. That's it, guys. Let me think if you have tried it, because before it was released, actually, I knew I want to play this because it looked amazing. This beginning. Okay, let's save this beginning. I'll show you how the beginning looks. It's it throws you right on the edge, like of course hard. It's you have nothing. You're like, and that what actually excites me in the games, that what you are, where you came from. Yes, this is a 2x2 block, and what you can achieve, like you saw that 3 stories raft with food, with water that is purified just from the sun, the shark I actually hunted, the materials I gather from the deep ocean, all that stuff. That's everything that gives this game huge excitement. And yeah, that definitely you can achieve here. This is, you see, there's, I don't even have any building, that the building tool to expand your raft, you need to craft it. And as I explained previously, this tool wears out, which means in some moment, if I'm really bad at this game, it can be destroyed and I don't have anything for replacement. So yeah, that's a possibility. As you can see, I need ropes. Yeah, I will. You see, the game is already drawing me back in, like, dude, play me, play, this is amazing game. Yes, it is. Okay, I'll finish it right here. Enough is enough. Thank you guys for watching. If you let me know what you think about the game, and yeah, like if you like, share if you want to share, subscribe if you want to see more games, because yes, this is my first step off from the State of Decay, which I already explained to you. It will happen more and more often until the moment when this will be Latvian dude gaming channel. Not only one game, but gaming in general, because I love that stuff and I'll keep doing it. Okay guys, stay tuned and we will meet in next videos.